because it is contour. We are doing a get ready with me. I am going to go buy some plants. We're going to clean out my car. I'm going to go to the post office. It is a catch-up day. I have a little time to have a me day. Yes, I went to the doctor's, but I went early and got it out of the way. When I go in the middle of the day, it kind of takes up my whole day. Like, because I'm kind of being lazy in the morning, hanging out with you guys, which is not really lazy because I'm working, but I'm like taking my time to get ready. Then I go to my afternoon appointment, and then I'm like donezo for the day, you know? So, yeah, now I have plenty of time to go do something. And no, I'm not going to go roller skating or anything like that. Not with my conditions, but I'm going to go get plants. I'm going to go to the post office, which isn't yay fun. But then I'm going to go get plants, which is yay fun for me. Hi, Wazdichi. Hi, Demetra. Hi, Yo General. Mr. General, I'm sorry. Yo. I read that backwards. That's my dyslexia. Brain just goes. It mixes up letters and sends things like this. Okay. Nondulini. Thank you for letting me know. Just remind me if I forget. Hi, Kari Dakari. Hi, Girly Things. Hi, Rackpack. Hi, Ryder. Santosh. Hi, 4KT. Hi, Formstorm. Hi, American. Hi, everybody. Hi, Eamon. Hi, Faye Myers. I'm trying to get everybody who's coming in. If I missed you, I apologize. Thank you. Hi, Robert. I think I got everyone. I think I got ya. Oh, my hip just popped in a good way. Thank you. There it is, right in front of me. Thank you, Magic Johnson. I accept your apology. It takes a real person to apologize. I was going to say real man. It takes a real man or woman to apologize. People usually just leave and run and they never apologize. I accept your apology. We can be friends. Friends. I love my friends. I am good to my friends. So, let's be friends. Ooh, drop that one. Guess we're not using that one. That's why I have so many beauty blenders, because they just like drop, roll. They got that stop, drop, and roll technique down. They'll be here, Faye. Give them a minute. It's the people that are true fans that come in first, and then the haters follow. As soon as you start seeing Mommy Milky, then you know, here they come. Well, just ignore them. Please don't watch their comments. Just focus on me. Focus on the nice people. Pick a few people that you trust in the chat. If you're underage, please don't engage with the adults. I would even ask that you just talk to Sam or the mods. Don't even talk to anyone in the chat, because you don't know how old they are if you're underage. And don't say your age on here, please. It helps me out. Big time. Because this is an adult channel, and I will allow you to be here if you don't say your age. And if you act like you can handle it here. All right. Thank you, Mr. General. I appreciate you. Apologies accepted. Around the house. Thank you, Avery. Good vibes on this one. Good vibes on this. We're contouring the nose. This is a get ready with me, but we're also hanging out. It's also a Q&A. Q&A at the same time as a get ready with me. And just so you guys know, 2 days a week, I'm going to start doing ASMR. I'm not going to do it every night. I am not going to do it every night. It will probably be Mondays and Thursdays or something like that. Because it was requested that I do it, and I don't do everything that's requested of me, but I thought that would be fun to try before the sleep stream. I'm also not going to do the sleep stream every night. I was doing it every night, but I just want to be able to do it 3 nights a week, 4 nights a week. I don't want to sleep on camera every night. It was doing really, really well, and then it started dying down. So the day stream numbers tend to be better than the night ones. So bye-bye to the sleep stream every day. Yeah, Audrey, I have to, after 100K, I am going to start balancing my life. I don't have anything fun other than you guys. And look at how many haters I have to put up with to hang out with you guys. Like, I don't leave the house to go have fun. The other day I went to dinner, and that was the first time I went to dinner, and I can't tell you how long. 8 months, maybe. 8 months. That's the first thing I went to do. Like, I went to California with my daughter, but we did that for a funeral. And yeah, I went to a restaurant there, but I went there with sand in my shorts. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, and we went to the beach for about 15 minutes. So we tried to make the most of it. But we were down there for a funeral. So it's like, where's all the fun? I need some fun. And I know going to get plants might not seem like fun. But that's going to be fun for me today because I have to kind of rest. I do have a fever. And my body is just healing or recovering from something. It just needs me to take it easy. But I also need to be getting out of the house. I need to get out of the house sometimes and do things and be amongst the living. So on Tuesday nights, I'm going to be doing improv classes. I'm going to start doing improv because I like it. I like shooting straight from the hip, being quick-witted, you know, coming off straight from the cuff. I like humor. So we'll see if I could use a little of my humor. Mr. General, I don't know what you're saying. What the hell, to? Yeah, I'm going to do improv because I always wanted to be an actress. And I don't need to be in Hollywood to be an actress. I just need to be acting. That's what makes you an actress. If you're plumbing, you're a plumber. If you're painting, you're a painter. You don't have to have your stuff in the museum, do you? Do you have to have your artwork in the museum to be a painter? No. So, as long as I'm acting on the channel or in an improv class, then I'm an actress. We'll see how good I am at it. I think I'm going to be good. I've been in a couple plays. I was chosen over people much older than me. When I was in school and I was like 4 years old, and there were high school kids going out for the part, I won the part. I got the part at 4 years old. What? I'm not even kidding. So I kind of feel like maybe I have a little natural talent there. We're going to find out. And even if I don't, as long as I'm having fun and getting out of the house and meeting people face to face without 1,000 people saying, Mommy Milky, Mommy Milky. Hi, CLT. And I know why they say it. I get it. But in public, people have never said, your teeth are crooked. No one has ever come up to me in public and said, your teeth are crooked. Nobody says Mommy Milkies in public. They might be thinking it, but they don't say it. So we're gonna start putting some balance in my life. We're gonna do quality over quantity. I don't even feel like I need the contour today, but I'll just put a tiny bit. Because it's pink, I don't feel like I need it. See that line that's already there? I'm just going to put a tiny bit. I don't want to like really define that because it really makes my face look harsh. I've lost weight and it really took that fat away from right here. But you have to have undertones in your face. You don't want it to look flat. See how I only put a little? But it goes right into that little hollow. Thank you. I think I look good for 65 too. Actually, I am 47, but I'm a very sick, unwell 47. For example, not only do I have bone disease, but I found out that my cerebellum is out of my head. It's fallen out of the skull into the spinal canal. So the fact that I can even walk and talk is a miracle. And I don't give a fuck what I look like to you. I still have confidence. I think I'm a beautiful woman. I know you think your jokes are funny, but like pain ages people. Chronic pain and suffering ages people. I just got out of an 11-day migraine session where I had migraines for 10 days and it felt like I had a brick back here. Like someone sewed a brick in there. I'm not even joking. Thank you, Martha. Yeah, like literally the part of your brain, the cerebellum, you can look it up, has dropped out of the skull. It's not a joke. It's for realsy, for realsy. I can't look for the right angle. So I want to focus on the makeup too. Oh, not just what you guys are here for. Some are here for me, okay? All right. It's a shame the way you mess around with my heart. Yeah, it definitely ages you. Plus, I have a fever today. They told me I have a fever. Shake, shake, shake those arms. We're going to get back into working out in a couple days. Give me a couple days. I just had traction done and injections. So I need a couple days to recover from that. I don't want to injure anything. Then we'll start walking. And then after that, a couple days later, like when the inflammation is good and gone and I know I'm not having any more migraines, we will do some more. We'll do more than that. But I'm really leery about picking up a weight. Certainly I'm not picking up a weighted ball anymore. Ever. Ever, ever, ever are we doing what we just did. Because that injured me. So the 2-pound weights were fine the way I was doing them at home. But when I tried doing the weighted ball and I pushed it out in front of me, it like did something to my neck. And I can't be doing that kind of stuff with my brain hanging out of my head. I can't do that. It's just not for me. So instead of trying to be the baddest bitch on the world and like in the world and being the tonest and like trying to get like super cut, I just need to function. I just need to be able to function in life. Be able to pick up my water bottle. Be able to pour my milk. That's all I need. It sounds like a little bit, but that's huge to me. That's all I need. That's not all I need, but like as far as like muscle. I was getting muscle and then I had to stop. So we've stopped for 2 weeks and now they're already dying out. You know how quickly muscle goes away? A lot quicker than it takes to build it. Bennett, I drink plenty of water and I get plenty of sleep. Listen to me, Bennett. I appreciate you trying to help me, but please listen. My cerebellum has dropped out of the skull. Part of my brain is not in the skull. Do you understand that? The brain is on the outside of the skull. It's not normal migraines. It's not your everyday run-of-the-mill migraines. And I have a reverse curve of my neck, which causes me spasms and tightness. So I just had to have trigger points and traction yesterday. I go through rounds of physical therapy all the time. It is from my neck and it is from my brain hanging out in the spinal canal. It is not from water. I drink plenty of water, but thank you. I appreciate you trying to help me. I do. But I want you to know that's not what it's from. Not for me. I get lots of sleep and I sleep on camera and you guys see me. I can sleep. I don't roll around. I sleep in one position on my back. Well, you could tell I've got a fever. Woo! And my toes are numb, but I will take it. After that traction, he made my toes numb. My toes weren't numb yesterday, but at least I don't have a migraine. But the numbness in the feet does scare me a little bit. Causes me concern, not scares me. Because when I had numbness in my feet before, then all of a sudden I started walking like someone who had MS. And they diagnosed me with MS. And it was a misdiagnosis. But that's how I walked. Because of this. Thank you, Wazdichi. Wazdichi knows what's up. Who was asking? Kaylee? Kaylee, you are being considered, but you've been around. But you also have to be over 18. Don't tell me your age, please. If you are over 18, I also need to see your Instagram to prove it, you know? Like, I need to see that someone's an adult, not like sitting there playing with their toys and they're 5 years old. Not 5, but you know what I mean. It needs to all align with what they're telling me. Because actually on YouTube, you're supposed to have your mods have their parents sign paperwork to be mods if they're underage. And I'm not going to go to all that trouble. Because what if they lied and they signed it themselves? Like, I know people have kids as mods all the time, but that's on them. That's on them. I'm going to follow the rules. I don't need any kids being mods. This is an adult channel. I don't mind if kids are here, but as long as they don't cause any problems. But I can't have anyone underage be a mod. Also, you guys, there's more to being a mod than just kicking people out. I don't really care. I leave these comments. I can remove them if I wanted to. I know how to remove comments. I'm here, you guys. I know I'm busy and I'm looking at the mirror. But I can remove people too. Like, I'm ignoring the people that are saying ew. Like, they're adding to my algorithm. They're not hurting me. They don't hurt my feelings because I have confidence. I have something called confidence. And you know what? I think people who say ew are uglier on the inside than they think I am on the outside. They think I'm so ew and ugly. But it's so ugly to be rude and call people ugly. You're ugly on the inside. You're ew on the inside. You are ew on the inside. No one wants to be ew either. Yeah, it is very childish. Ew. 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 I'm going to judge you by your appearance in my 5 seconds of meeting you or knowing you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't know me in person. In person, they would probably be like, oh, she's really nice. She's really calm. I have a different persona on camera than I do in real life. I'm pretty calm. I have an inviting presence. People say they feel that my energy is soothing to them. On here, I try to get like blah, blah, blah a little bit, you know, sometimes. But when I do the ASMR, you guys will see more of my true, calm presence. You would never know. And I don't dress like this outside. Sometimes, you know, it's my body. If I want to, I could do it. But I usually cover up. It's just inside the house. Like, you know, if I'm working out, I might wear a tank top. I tried wearing t-shirts and YouTube said it was inappropriate. They told me, stop wearing a t-shirt. They did. They said it was inappropriate. That I was violating YouTube's terms and policies because my chest was too big in a t-shirt. When it's like this, they don't have a problem with it. Unless I put it too low. And I tend to know where too low is because I have a little mark right there on my chest. If I go lower than that, they have a problem with it. So I don't go lower than that. Nor would I want to. Okay. Because they look bigger when I put on a tank top. So they were like, oh, no, no. No, 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 no. And I was like, all right. You win. And now everyone's like, cover up. I can't. I can't. I'm not allowed to. Granddaddy YouTube told me no. Hi, Gay Dad here. Hi, Michael. Loud and proud. That's how we like it. Some might not. I don't care. I don't care if they don't like it. But I will say this, Michael. On this channel, I don't want us to be put in boxes. Like, I absolutely accept you, as you can see. I'm in your corner. I'm more than an ally. I have my own sexual preferences. But I try not to, I ask people not to put themselves in boxes here. Like, not to tell their religion, their politics. I don't want people being Muslims here, black, white, this, that. I just want us all to be people. But, you know, hey, if you're loud and proud, if you like it, I love it. I do not care. I'm not telling you not to shout it from the rooftops. Shout it from the rooftops, baby. But here, I like people to just be people and not put in boxes. Like society likes to put us in boxes, and that's what makes people, that's what divides us. No boxes here. And I guess that's what you say too. Just kidding. Just kidding. No boxes here. Get it? It was a joke. All right. Nobody got it? Michael, I hope you were okay with that joke. I'll take the boxes. Don't worry. Just kidding. Just kidding. I actually prefer men more than women, but I got to tell you, there's times where I'm like, huh, to women. Okay? So now you know, now you know. But I don't like to put myself in a box. Never mind. That's why I don't tell you guys my religion. That's why I don't tell you my political stances. And I don't tend to talk about who I sleep with. Because none of your business. Am I proud? Yeah. None of your business, though. Hope you guys like the humor. I hope it's okay. We're gonna push the boundaries here. I need a tissue. This is way too rough. I'm using paper towel. I'm gonna end up with chapped nose. I caught myself. I caught what I said, and I was like, But yeah. Yeah, absolute acceptance here. You're welcome here. If anyone ever gives you any grief, you let me know, and they are out the door. Out the door, out the door, out the door. I don't put up with that. Love and tolerance here is the code. Acceptance. That's why I don't want us talking about that. All the other stuff we talk about on the news all day. I don't even watch the news. Do I stay current? Yeah, I stay current. You know what I do? I talk to people who watch the news, and they give me a rundown. I don't need to sit there all day and absorb all of it. Just give me the most important stuff. Give me the bullet points, then I gotta go. And I listen to it from both sides. Where are you, my beautiful brush? There you are. I look like Kate Winslet. That's a new one. You guys, when's the last time we heard Kate Winslet? I heard that once before. I'm getting all these new, you look like this, you look like her, you look like... Yesterday I got Winona Ryder. It was after I had my makeup done. But they said Winona Ryder, and I was like, wait, why are they right? I looked up, and I was like, I do. Not right now, but I did. No, I wasn't a high school music teacher, but that's what I look like. Someone else, they used to tell me that I looked like Martha Stewart when I would go to the Slammer. Yes, I used to be a bad girl. I'm a bad girl in recovery. I relapse sometimes. Just kidding. I mean on being a bad girl. I don't mean on... Anyways. Yeah, I used to drink. And I was a bad ASS, let me tell you. I earned my ticket to jail, that's for sure. I earned it every single time. And then when I would get in there, they're like, what'd you do to get in here? You look like Martha Stewart, like you should be at home baking a pie. And I'm like, because they had face tats, green hair, pink hair, orange hair, all on the same time. You know, somebody had a switchblade right here, that like a pop-open switchblade. And she's like, I don't want to say her name, but her name, I was like, whoa. She introduced herself, I'm going to say it. She introduced herself as Crayola. I was like, well, hey, Crayola. That's a lot better than it could have been. But I was like, dang, I'm in a rough spot. Hanging out with the rough girls of Las Vegas. And I'm one of them. I didn't get there by accident. I was in the toughest cell block. Is what you want to call it. I was in jail. I was in the toughest pod. They call it a pod. I was in with people that are on the news. For the violent ladies. And no, I'm not making light of it. I turned my life around. But yeah, high school music teacher, nah. You never know. Don't judge a book by its cover, you know. They were even asking me, are you from that show 60 Days In? Because they didn't think I was really a bad girl. And I was like, nah. By the way, even Martha Stewart went to prison, so when they were calling me Martha Stewart, I was like, do you see the irony? Hi, Bunny. I don't have a migraine. I can't feel my toes, but I don't have a migraine. It's a little give and take. I went to the doctor today. Do you want to go get some plants? How long till you could get ready? All right. Then I need a little more time, but go ahead and eat and whatever, and then we'll go. Mommy daughter plant time. Yeah, so I went from hanging out in jail to going to look at plants as my fun time. I used to hang out in bars. And now I go pick out plants for fun. Bunny, do you have any tissue, toilet paper? Well, me too. We'll get some while we're out. Dang. I let us run out of toilet paper and I didn't even realize, chat. That's rough stuff. We both ran out today. God, you guys cannot help yourself from milk. I don't know. I don't get the milk thing. I get it, but I don't. Like, there's no, like, variation. Are you guys unoriginal? Let's get these likes up to 100. And I will give you a little surprise. Let's get these likes up to 100. See, you're all holding out on me. Woo! That's it. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys were all holding out on me. Just sitting there with your likes ready to give to me, but didn't want to give them to me. Calling me coconuts and coconut milk and mommy milky. Making me put up with that. I'm doing much better, thank you. I do have a fever. But I don't have a cold or a flu. I think my body is just fighting. We're going to get some answers, you guys. I'm not going to give up till I get answers. Lo, I got a message about your eye exam. Huh? Oh, okay. Thought it said it's coming up. I'll have to look. I apologize for not calling you Bunny. There was a little slip there. Sometimes I slip on camera, you guys. It's difficult. I've got about 50 nicknames for my daughter. And one thing I'm not going to do is say her real name, you know. I don't need people connecting the dots. Okay, we're not going to wear false lashes today because look at it. That's good for my own lashes. I didn't even curl them, and I didn't put primer on. I'm just a girl that's got a flu. I don't need to look perfect. Not a flu, fever. I don't know what I've got, but I've got a fever. Okay. We're going to brush out these ones right here because I have a like section where I pulled out an eyelash and it seems like a clump put there. Clump right there. Okay. Much better. Come on. We're going to rock with that. That's the way my eye looks from the side because I put an underwing and an overwing. And we're going to do the other side. This side, probably a little less dramatic. I didn't make it as sharp. Okay. Victor, if you're sleepy or you're not enjoying it, you know what to do, right? I'm sorry that you're not, but this is like, we're doing makeup and Q&A, and when I've got something sharp pointed at my face, I can't read the comments clearly. I'm clean and sober. I don't appreciate your comments. If you noticed anything about my eyes, it's because my cerebellum has fallen out of my skull. It affects my vision. It affects my eyes. It affects my face will jump and twitch, and it affects a lot of things. It affects my breathing. It affects my balance. So, fuck off. Fuck off, fucker. 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 When I used to cuss at first, I was like, fucker. I didn't know how to cuss. I didn't cuss for a long time. But you guys got me on the ready. Nope, I'm not shaking anything for you. What happened to the likes? Where'd they go? You guys took them away? I'm not shaking ever again. You guys got to put those back, and this time I'm not shaking. You're going to have to put them back on a trust system, or I'll never do that again. Let's get those likes up, you guys. Pretty please and please and please and thank you. I know there's enough people that can double tap the screen. Just that's it. Thank you for those who are contributing to the likes. It is free. It's a free way to help this channel. Thank you. Okay, now that's a lot. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, thank you. Hi T. Thank you. Thank you, CESECSA. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Is it Sexa? I don't want to say it like say. God, you guys, go get some milk. Seriously, go get some milk. Take care of yourselves. Do what you got to do. Stop it. Quench your thirst. Go get some milk. Go buy some. Leave me alone. Like, you guys are the reason why I'm getting a reduction. One of the reasons. Big reason why I'm getting a reduction is you guys can't just treat me like a person. Even though, like, yes, I'm hanging out in a tank top. Yes, they are large. Yes, I know it helps my channel. But do you have to really blow up the chat like that? I will put on a potato sack next time. Like, chill out. And that's it. I'm done shaking for likes. That's it. Made up my mind. I don't need to do that to myself. Yes, please subscribe. Thank you for Blaze. Carlos, shout out to Carlos. We love our members here. Yeah, like I couldn't even read any other comments because that's all I saw. I need to be able to see some nice comments in here too. Like, I see other people on other channels who have smaller chests, and even like people that like do makeup in, you know, maybe let's say they did drag makeup or whatever, and they go, woo! And like they can have fun. They're allowed to have a little fun. If I do it, it's considered overly offensive. You know what I mean? Like I gotta be rigid. I gotta be all covered up like a nun. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to have fun too. I want to be able to wear tank tops too without all of this. I know they're gigantic. I get it. I get it. If I make them smaller, I will have less of this, and that's what I want. I would like to see some comments like, beautiful. Like, you don't have to say milky. I know you're thinking it, but like, can't you say beautiful instead of milky? Hi, Mike. Hi, Sam. Shout out to Sam. We are overrun by thirsty individuals who want milk, of course, every day. How are you doing, Sam? Shout out to Sam. Shout out to Boogie Woogie. Sam, I don't have a migraine today. After that traction from the doctor yesterday and the injections he did, I don't have a migraine. I don't have that feeling like I have a brick in my neck. Like it felt like I had a brick back here. It was so sensitive. That feeling is gone. I don't have a migraine. I didn't have to take migraine medicine today. For the first time in 11 days. But I went to the doctor's, Sam, and my doctor was blown away by my diagnosis, first of all. She's my primary. And we were trying to figure out all along, like, why are you having heart issues now? You're having vision issues now. You're having these issues now. Like, and we couldn't figure it out. And now we figured it out. And she was like happy and sad. And she was blown away, right? And then I told her, yeah, and they might have to remove part of my skull if my symptoms get worse. I'm just going to get a helmet, and I'm going to get a turtle print helmet. I'm going to get a turtle print helmet and rock it, you know? If they have to take off part of my skull. Because you have to have some protection, you know? She's like, I love the way you cope. That's what she said. And she was really curious to see that. Thank you, Jedi Mind Break. Thank you. She was really curious to see the MRI. I asked them yesterday if they had it, and they said yes. And then today they didn't. They had only notes, so they didn't know what they were talking about yesterday. Also, my doctor forgot 4 of my medicines. Like, how is this happening? Okay, Jedi Mind Break. Not this doctor, but the pain doctor. Oh, and one more thing, and then I'm going to ask you how you're doing. Give me a sec. I get to the doctor, so I'm crying on the way there. Not on purpose. I didn't know I was going to cry because I was in a good mood. I didn't have a migraine. Okay, W's in the chat for Jedi Mind Break, you guys. While I tell Sam this story. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. Fabio. Sorry, my eyes are acting up. Thank you, Harper. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Santa. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, Harper. So anyways, she tells me, you've got a fever. And I'm like, I do? I knew I didn't feel myself. I was like, I don't feel, but I was in a rush. I woke up. You know, I was messaging you in the middle of the night. I would fall asleep, wake up, shop on Amazon looking for the costume for, like, I was spending a lot of time, like, looking for the right outfit, you guys. And then I would send stuff to Sam and, like, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? And this was in the middle of my sleep. Like, I should be sleeping. When I don't turn on the, if I don't turn on the sleep stream, that's the kind of thing I do. I work in the middle of the night. So I probably need the sleep stream. It's probably good for me because it'll keep me asleep. Because I'm not going to get on that phone and start working. But anyways, I woke up and my appointment was 8:30 and it was like 7:45. And I'm like, okay, I got to get going. And I start filming my process of getting ready. And I look like The Walking Dead. I'm not kidding. I've never seen myself look that bad. I mean, maybe, but it was up there. It was up there. And so I was telling everyone, like, you guys, when you have pain like that, it'll change your face. It'll really, really change your face. That saying, like, don't make that face, it'll get stuck like that. It's true. And when you frown a lot and things like that and you make those 11s, it'll stay stuck like that. Well, pain, when you're making the expression of that you're in pain, it will stay that way. I had a migraine for 11 days. So it took a toll on my face. Ouch. Now it's going to look like I have a hickey on the back of my neck. But anyways, I get in there and they do your vitals and everything, right? She tells me I have a fever. I didn't even know. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, chronic pain is awful. It makes you like, you know, and I am really hurting sitting here. I'm going to have to put a lidocaine patch on. Thank you. Thank you. How do I say your name? Jerome? How do I say your name? Can you sound it out for me? I'm going to put you on the board right here. Thank you, Jerome. That's what I'm calling you. That's what I think it is. I keep messing up. I need to clean off this board. It's got so much on it. Why did I just do that again? Tell me why. Hopefully I can figure out how to say your name. I don't want to offend you. A lot of people are like, that's not how you say my name. Not saying you would do that to me. Because you... Just saying. Okay. Alrighty, we got you on the board. And it's squeezed in with all the other. We have so many contributions right here. Where are you? Right here. There you are. I've got you on there. You're entered to win a prize from me. My daughter's gonna pick 3 people at the end of the month. I write these names in a book, then I erase them. She's gonna pick 3 people. Doesn't matter if you've given $1 or you've given 100. You can win a prize from me. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, my back. Let me get a lidocaine patch real quickly. You guys can come with me. Ouch. Here, come with me. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Yowza, yowza. In my trouser. This is a lidocaine patch. This is how one of the ways I cope with pain. I told you I don't take things to get me HIGH. I don't do that kind of stuff. But I do red light therapy like this. I sat too long at the doctor's office this morning. I didn't take my cushion in. I forgot. This is good for inflammation. This helps my pain. This helps my pain. I have all these different kinds of creams and rubs. But the thing that helps me the most is rest and not sitting down. Not sitting on my tailbone. That's what helps me the most. Laying in bed. Just doing nothing. And walking. Walking helps me as long as I don't do an incline. I can work up to a higher incline, but I have to slowly work up to a higher incline. I have to start at 0, and I have to be good with 0 for a long time. Then I can do, we're going to put this down my pants. Then I can do a 1, and then I can do a 1.5, and then a 2. But right now I'm at a 1. I'm at a 1 incline. And that is going to help me with my pain right there. Everybody likes to say, oh, she's on, like, no, I'm not. I just have a brain thing, you guys. I'm so glad to have the diagnosis. And I use things like this. I use this red light. I use lidocaine patches. I use creams, and I sit there and I cry. I sit there and I cry and I take the pain. What else can I do? I'm clean and sober, so I have very limited options on what I can use. I used to drink to numb the pain, but it does not cure it. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to jail, and then I've got nothing. I don't have my red light. I don't have a comfy bed. So I just figured it works best for me just to have terrible pain instead of like no pain for a while and then miserable pain in jail. Like no. It's better to like to be able to barely cope with it, because that's how I feel. I'm barely coping. But I'm okay with that. I've learned to be happy around barely coping. Thank you, Swaggy Abby. 1 second. W's in the chat for Swaggy Abby. I have to finish my curl. Swaggy Abby, Swaggy Abby, Swaggy Abby 99. Swaggy Abby. I have decided that for the girls, if they don't want pictures of me for like their prize, you can choose pictures or you can choose skincare. Okay. Swaggy Abby. We need room on the board. Alright, we're going to put you right on this side. I got to clean this board, but I can't lose any of these names, because then they're not entered to win, and that wouldn't be fair. Thank you, Swaggy Abby. W's in the chat for Swaggy Abby. And let's make sure I put W's in the chat for... Where did I put you? I know I did for Jedi Mind Trick. But where did I put you? Where do I have you on the board? Hold on, you're on this side. Good golly, Miss Molly. Okay, Okay, Swaggy Abby, you're on the board. Let's do that. I know the other one was on the board. I forgot your name. I'm looking for it. You're on there. I'm not going to lose it when oh wait, hold on. There's too many names. In a good way. Maybe if I hold it up backwards. I apologize, but you know I'm talking about you. But let's give Swaggy Abby her swag. Thank you, Isaiah. Thank you, Mrs. Rasta. I'm going to find it way too fast is there, but it's somewhere on here. The other one's on here. I apologize. Is it Jedi Mind Break? No. Oh, it's right here. Jerome. So W's in the chat for both of them. You were really squeezed in there, but I got you in there. Alrighty. Thank you. W's. Thank you, Isaiah. Thank you, T. Thank you. Thank you, Harper. Thank you, Bacon. Thank you, Sam. Ooh, now I'm having that feeling again. Like from moving around and this and stuff, I have to be really careful with my neck. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you, Isaiah Clark. Thank you. W's in the chat for Isaiah Clark. You are on the board. Please trust me because holding it up is hurting my neck right now. You are on the board. I've got you. You are entered to win. W's in the chat for Isaiah Clark. Isaiah, yes. Someone else put Isaac. It's Isaiah. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, T. Thank you, Totally Knots, JJ. Hey, Guts. Welcome. Guts, you need to be nice. You need to be nice, especially as my bestie. Please be nice to other people in the chat, please. Thank you, Preppy. Preppy G. Thank you, Love B. You gave me money. I didn't see it. How much was it? You guys did great. I must have missed it because the chat is moving too fast. Just like way too fast. Hi, way too fast. Welcome back. How much money did you give me? I'll put it down on the board. You got that $1.99 put down on the board. Thank you, way too fast, and welcome back. Nice to have you back. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I appreciate it. W's in the chat. And for Miss Softball, please tell me what I missed. Thank you, Kunal. I don't do PayPal because people only request money from me. I'm not playing that game. If you want to send me money, you can send me money here. I like that YouTube doesn't let you request money from me here. PayPal doesn't have that option. Oh, Guts, you want to be rude to me? You want to be rude to me as a member? You can apologize right now and you could treat me nicely or you're gone off this channel. I don't need your membership. Did someone else say I'm 65? Are you being a dick? You're supposed to be one of my besties. Once somebody is a bestie, they're held to another level. If you wanted to be a troll, you should have just stayed a troll. You either want to be my bestie or you want to be a fucking troll. The memberships are for people who want to support. They're not for people who want to clown me. Hi, Toby. Okay, someone's about to find out they're in a 30-minute timeout. You want to ignore me and you want to put nasty jokes and nasty shit in the comments. You think you own this place, don't you? You don't. I don't need your $4.99 membership, and I appreciate every $4.99 membership. There are people on here that don't have money for a membership. And I appreciate them more than you because they aren't being absolute assholes. Get it together or get lost. If you wanted to be a troll, you should have stayed a troll. I don't let people into my membership if they're going to be dicks. I don't care if you paid the membership price. I don't. Take your money back. You could cancel your membership. I will cancel your membership and give you your money back. I have removed people who have given me $150 in one morning, and I removed them. Think I won't remove you? You're wrong. I have self-respect. Believe it or not. You're in a 30-minute timeout, and when you come back, maybe behave yourself. I shouldn't have to babysit you. Thank you, Eamon. Yeah, I've heard that, Live Life. Right? Totally. But I wasn't talking to you, but I think you're implying as if you were them. Thank you, Binyamna. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, then when members troll, I've got an issue. Because I expect the trolls to troll. I expect that. I'm prepared for that. I'm not expecting people that pay for a membership to become a bestie. To behave like that. I don't want you in my club. My bestie thing is a club. My membership is best friends only. Not people who pay only. Sam, I'm going to get plants, but first tell me how you're doing. Thank you, Abby. I don't create the drama. I don't come in here and insult other people. I'm trying to just have fun. And your comment is also adding to the drama. By saying this is all drama, adds to the drama. If you want more positivity in the chat, be a positive person. That's all it takes. Being positive will change the chat. Leave a positive comment. You did, Sam. I love that. Oh, I love that. Hi, Art and Sai. Toby, you should just say it. I don't like when people ask me if they can say something, because then I might not see your comment next time. And then you're going to think I'm ignoring you, or you're going to get upset that I missed your question. You should just ask it. No offense, but just ask it, you guys. If you've got a question, ask it. It makes me feel like maybe the question shouldn't be asked if you have to ask that question. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Sam. Hi, Fabio is here. We're putting you on the board. And you are one of Brooke's besties. Welcome, bestie. All right, you're on the board, Fabio. I had to write real small, but there you are. W's in the chat for Fabio. Oh, nice. Well, that's at least creative, Little Hazard. F55, you are a member. I will kick you out. I will absolutely destroy your membership. Rip it up, throw it up, put it down the toilet. If you want to be a member, a bestie, don't say stuff like that. I believe someone gifted you that membership. I don't care if you bought it or someone gave it to you, but you better behave yourself, because once someone's a bestie, I hold you to another level. If you want to be a troll, I will take your account and you can be a troll. If you want to be a bestie, be a bestie. You can apologize, I'll accept your apology, and then I expect you to behave accordingly. W's in that chat. Thank you, Toby. W's in the chat for our newest member. Fabio is here. W's in the chat. Demetra, all you have to do is join the membership. It's on the channel. It should be on the channel. Some people have the option, some people don't. I don't know why that is. I'm looking into it. I'm hoping to put a join button on there. You should be able to just go to the channel and find it. If not, might have to wait for me to put the join button. Lainey Wilson, that's a first. Never ever heard that one. Okay, those who are holding the phone with one hand, maybe you need some time to yourselves. I just gave you a 10-minute timeout. Whatever comes in the membership, it is stated when you're purchasing your memberships, it'll be in the package deal. But you get a shout out every time you come in. You get extra pictures from me, extra videos from me, private live streams with me. Yeah, I have braces on the bottom. Thank you, Kimber. Pictures from my cosplay, but instead of getting the regular 5 that I put out for the world to see, you get extra ones, and no, they're not like that. They're not nude. They're not. You might get a couple extra that have like a nicer pose, but I have my clothes on. It's not like that. This is not OnlyFans. Grow up, everyone. If you want someone who will show her stuff, go on OnlyFans and look for someone. You're on the wrong channel. This is YouTube. In case you forgot. I'm allowed to wear a tank top in the summer. That does not mean I sell anything. Next month, I will be taking pictures out of, now, just because of that, I am taking pictures out of the winnings. Because of people like you, who ruin it for everyone else. It is something innocent, and people like you have to say, what kind of pictures? What kind of pictures? What kind of pictures? I don't deserve that. By the way, I don't even think you've donated. So what do you give a shit? You ain't winning. Thank you, Eman. Let me start writing these names down in this book so we can erase this. These donations went crazy. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the donations. Let me at least get one side of this clean. There's Eamon. Eamon's on the board, and Eamon's in the book more than once. More than thrice, more than 4 times. Okay. One sec, guys. Thank you, Toby. I just want to get this board cleaned because we have absolutely no more room for donations. And I don't want to lose anybody's name that has donated because that's not fair. If I say that you're entered to win, you're entered to win. Next time I'll just take a picture of the board. That's smarter than I could copy it down. One sec. Thank you, Fabio is here. Thank you. Okay, Rich. Trevithick. Membership besties. And then he upgraded. And then I can almost erase like most of this side of the board. So give me a sec. I'm almost done. Some of you guys got some long names. Okay, we're gonna erase just the ones I've written down so far, just to make some room. Okay, I gotta make sure Lifestyle by Dana gets in there because I almost erased her. Okay, I dropped my paper towel, but now we have a little room right here. I will write down more names because, my goodness, you guys are really, really, really showing the love. I appreciate it. Sam appreciates it. Ghost appreciates it. It helps us to be able to do the cosplays. It helps us to put on this Mad Hatter thing that we're doing. And let me tell you, the Mad Hatter thing is going to be mad. It's going to be maddening. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. It is completely full and then more full. And like I have names like on the side, you know, like squeezed in. And so I need to get this, I need to get it cleaned up and make it current. And whoever gave the most yesterday, I need to put them on the top of the board. I think I'm putting Eamon at the top of the board, but I'm going to be putting Way Too Fast on top of the board as well. Even though it's not, you're supposed to be on the top of the board tomorrow, Way Too Fast, but I'm going to put you at the top of there for today's, like under Eamon. Eamon's going to be at the top from yesterday. Then Way Too Fast will be under, and I'll start listing everyone. Eamon will be on there again today because he gave today as well. Thank you, Eamon. Way too fast, way too fast, way too fast, way too fast. Thank you so much. What I'm going to do to make it easier on the board, thank you. I'm going to calculate how much it is. But in the book, I'm going to write it down. I'm going to put how many times you donated. Because it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 times today. 16. Way Too Fast has donated 16 times, you guys. Hello. Like, that's insane. I need to be able to erase this board. This board is too nuts. Too crazy, I should say. I wrote Lifestyle by Dana down. Who's that? I need to erase these. Okay. So we've got room. I'm going to have to put Way Too Fast over here and Eamon. Let me put Eamon first because Eamon is the one from yesterday. Now we're putting Way Too Fast underneath for today. And Eamon, I will put you again. I'm going to clean up this board and make it make sense. Hope I didn't miss anything. Thank you. Okay, I need to put Amira and Dwaggy. That's Swaggy, not Dwaggy. Okay, Swaggy, Abby, and Amira, I need to put them in the book. That way I can erase the whole top of that board. And it'll look good. Okay. W's in the chat. W's in the chat for Way Too Fast. I know I am double tasking these things. Give me a second. I'm going to catch some of you. W's in the chat. Thank you. Fabio is here. Where are all the W's, you guys? Did my chat stop? Thank you, Eamon. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Bella. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, T. Okay, now I can erase that whole board, but let me put Jerome or Jerry on. However it is said, I am not sure. This will help a lot to get that corner clean. All of those are in the book. Now look at the room I have. Woo! We did it. We did it. And I have not calculated way too fast. I have to put all of these on there. We're going to call that 20, 30, 32. 20, 20, 20, 30, 32, 37, 39, 41, 43, 45, 47, 49. Hold on. Okay, I've got 49 so far. I've circled how many I circled how many I'm putting on the front. 49 so far. And then what's this one? Way Too Fast is another $1.99. I'm gonna call that 2 to save room. And then we're gonna put Jarek. Okay, the last name I will try to say Laskowicz. Okay. Thank you so much for your donation. And then let's see. Well, you're on the top of the board for today. So if you give the most today, you end up on the top of the board for tomorrow's. Like, see how even is? You'll be on the top on both sides. But you're on the top of the list right there for today. And I'm writing down all your donations. I'm calculating them. But tomorrow, your name will be on both sides of the board, on the top of the board, because I believe you're going to be the top contributor. We're going to keep those W's going. Thank you. Way too fast. Holy moly. Okay, so I'm putting a 1 in front of the 2 because you added 10. I'm calling that 10, not $9.99. We're going to make this easier. I'm going to add up these other ones. You also gave 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 5, 23. So plus 23. Okay, I've got your donations right there. 49, 12, and 23. Is that a new one from, no, that's another one from, okay. Just I don't want to miss any. Thank you for the donations. Thank you, Way Too Fast. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Way Too Fast. You're a sweetheart. Okay, we've got that one. W's in the chat for Way Too Fast. And don't forget about Jarek. W's in the chat for both of them. All right, so we have cleaned. Look at that board. Look at that board. And the other side was like that too. People are going wild with donations and contributions. And people go, oh, $1, just $1. Do you know, it all adds up. Thank you. Thank you, Fabio is here. Thank you, T. Thank you, Totally Not JJ. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you, guys. If you don't want to see me again, just put do not interested or whatever it is. Don't show this content again. And you shouldn't see me again. Commenting on my video is going to put me in your live stream again. I don't know why you would comment somewhere where you don't want to be. 1 second, you guys. All right, sorry about that. Sometimes calls happen. Not very often, but sometimes calls happen. I am a real person. Though some think I'm AI. I don't know why. Why? Yes, I had an eating disorder. I had an ED, I should call it. Before we start talking about those things, I really should be giving a trigger warning. And if you're going to be asking questions like that, make sure we're saying ED, not eating. Let's just say ED so that we don't trigger people. I know it like shouldn't make a difference because they know what it is, but it does to YouTube. Yeah, ED is erectile dysfunction, but it is also on here. It is considered something else for people who don't like to have all of their calories, their caloric intake, so that they can stay under a certain weight. Skipping food so you can be thin. I used to have that, yes. Not anymore. Although I have thoughts, I just don't take actions of it. No, I'm not even putting you in the board. You are not entered to win. The rules are you're not allowed to abuse me with your donations. You're not allowed to harass me with your donations. You're not allowed to ask me sick sexual stuff just because you gave me money. You're not on the board and you don't get W's. Sorry. I haven't worn this one in a long time. I guess you can see why. It's a little dark, but let's see if we can lighten her up. Why do I keep losing my lids? Because they're clear. Well, maybe I'll find her later. Maybe this will help. Yeah, why don't we do that, Rogue? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? If you're going to tell people to spam something that's bad, you're out of here. It's bad enough people are doing it on their own, but if someone's going to start a wave, you can leave. Jeffrey, thank you so much. Earlier, I was not so pretty. I know I'm always pretty. Confidence is queen. You know, like all that stuff. But I looked rough. I have a fever. I'm recovering from 11 days of migraines. 10 out of the 11 days I had a migraine. So, I looked not saying I look great now, but just better. I look like I'm amongst the living. Sam, I was telling everyone that I feel like I live almost in an underworld and you guys are in the living. Because I'm stuck at home. I don't do anything. I just go to the doctor's. I get my grocery delivered. I'm always at home because everything hurts. It hurts, 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 it hurts. And the most comfort I find is laying down. Laying down relieves the inflammation from sitting on my tailbone. Thank you, Dawn. Laying down helps me. So I spend a lot of time doing it because I don't want to hurt myself. But I'm going to get plants today with my daughter. And then I'm going to, okay, Guts, you're gone. Came back from a 30-minute timeout and decided to do that. You're gone. I don't need you. The Mad Hatter thing is going so well. Let me show you. And I'm getting plants today, and hopefully I can use some of them in the scene. If not, it's okay. They'll be for me. Like, I love plants. They're very therapeutic to me. It's, you know, like having more family members here that don't need me to spend much on them. It's like, hi Fred, hi Thelma, hi this, hi that. And then, but all they need is a little water and sunshine. That guy literally waited around a half hour to come back and put that. What's wrong with him? I don't want to wear my hair just down like I always do every day. Plus, I put hairspray in it. I don't like hairspray and that other thing I put in it the other day. So it's not cooperating with me like it usually does. So we're gonna try something different. We're gonna do this. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna get oh, I didn't finish my story. Not only am I going to get plants today, I'm gonna ask myself every day, what are you doing for fun? What are you doing for you? Like, I know fun is for you, but like, you know, what are you doing just for you? Like a facial, you know, like a mask or something like that. Taking the time to meditate, giving myself like a massage with lotions, not just rubbing it in, but like a full on, you know, like, cause whatever, like giving myself me time, going to the park and standing on the grass, hugging a tree, you know, little things I could do that won't hurt me. So we're getting plants, and then on Tuesday nights, I'm going to be starting an improv class. I am getting outside. Yes, I'm going to have to drive there. Yes, I'll have to bring my cushion. I'll spend an hour one night a week out sitting, doing improv. I won't be sitting the whole time. I'll be standing, sitting, standing, sitting. And it's going to activate that brain. You have to be sharp. You know, I've always wanted to be an actress, so I'm going to be acting. Improv is acting. So I'll be acting with other people and meeting new people. And I'm really thrilled about it, and I'm going to find other things. I need balance in my life. It's like, Fabio, like, you shoot off the cuff. So, like, yeah, it's a skit, but, like, say the other actor says something, you have to come up with something off of your head to come up with something back. There's no script. It's, like, all live. You have to, like, just make it up as you go. It's make it up as you go acting. And that's going to help me here. And it's going to fulfill a childhood dream of mine that I wanted to be an actress. And if I'm acting, I'm an actress. And I'm going to be acting. So that's going to lead me closer to my goals. When am I taking my nap? You guys aren't even fucking listening to me. Thank you, Stinky Feet. I appreciate those who are listening. I'm going to get my plants here soon. I'm in agony. I'm in absolute agony. So I'm going to get off my arse. This is what I'm wearing. I've got linen pants on. Not John Lennon's pants on. I've got linen pants on. They're like summer sweats. Hold on, I think this is gonna pop. Oh! I knew it. Did you guys hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Okay. Hi, Bunny. Huh? Thank you. It's darker, huh? It's not, I don't look the most fabulous I've ever looked. I don't like when my shirt goes longer than my, you know what? I'm going to change my tank top. I'm going to change my tank top because I don't like when they go longer than my pants. Waistline. I'm going to wear this. Oh! Way too fast. Thank you. I am single. I am single. I'm stuck in my room single. All the time stuck in my room. Disabled. I am disabled. And I almost made a joke. I almost made a really bad joke. Do you guys want to hear it? I'll just say it like this. Not all of me is disabled, but for now it is not under use. Okay? There you go. Give me a second. I am saving myself, and no, not in a religious way, although people would say it has religious benefits if you are in, we're not talking about religion though. But what I'm saying is I didn't make this choice for religious reasons. I made it for me. This is better. This is better. This is better. Let me get my earrings. I'm gonna wear these today, I think, because I never get to wear them. And look at, they got the little hoops. Hoopsie hoopsies. Thank you, way too fast. Thank you, Sam. I'm gonna get that put down, but like, look at those. It's got the little beads, the same color, even if it's just one bead. It's like very, these are festive. They make me feel festive. Did I just spit on you? Festive, festive. These are new braces, okay? I'm getting used to them. But you guys watch out. You need those in the first few rows. Yeah, you're gonna need a poncho. Festive. You're gonna need a poncho. It's like going to SeaWorld. Okay. Cute, huh? And you can like push them all together to where they're all in one spot, or you can spread them around. She got that boom 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 boom. Look, I used to have a turquoise wall and I primed it, but you can still see. I'm going to ask the apartment complex what the color of their walls are, because if I can paint them, they won't charge me. Then I have to do the ceiling, or I'll just take the hit, you know, like, but do I want to take the hit? No. I want to just, I'll paint it myself. Or I'll hire someone to do it. That'll charge me less than the apartment complex would. Sam, do you mind taking some pictures? This thing is falling. Falling for me. It's falling for me. Oh, and W's in the chat for Way Too Fast. I will put that $1.99 into your donations. Let's see. I try to be a model. Just kidding. Not my bra strap, really. It's because I have to wear big old bras. I can't wear cute little bras. I'm trying to hide it. Hold on. Dang it. Gosh, dang it. I wanted to do one of these. Oh, that's not that bad. We'll just pretend this little thing isn't there. It is there, though. Okay. I need to figure out my poses. I don't want to be too ooh la la. No. No. Okay, maybe this. Maybe this. And then let's see. Regular schmegular. Smiling too hard. There is such a thing. Oh, I wish that would cooperate. I think it's going to. Let's get a fuller body one. We all know I've got a fuller body, but you know what I mean. That's my, I can't have, I'm a felon, I can't have a weapon, but I'm allowed to have that. I should relax that arm, yeah. Let me write Wazdichi down on the board. His donation. And we're going to put W's in the chat. You are on the board. W's in the chat for Wazdichi. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. When I'm up, I will do a little dance. I don't care. But I'm not doing this anymore. I'll do a little dance. So W's in the chat. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Thank you. Fabio's here. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Milo's Life. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you. Good to have you here. Shout out to Patricia. Thank you, Milo's Life. Thank you, little 1G. Little 1G. Thank you, Gianna. Thank you, Mia. Thank you, Ariel. I'm not changing my t-shirt. I just changed it. This is what I want to wear. I like it. You change your t-shirt. You worry about yours. I'll worry about mine. Thank you, Elsa. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Toby. That's so sweet. As I'm going, so elegant. Thank you. Crazy eyes? Okay. You want to see crazy eyes? Alrighty. I make myself laugh. I make myself laugh. I make myself laugh because I'm funny. Sorry guys, I'm looking for one of my medications. Where are you? There you are. I make myself laugh. I make myself laugh. Oh my god, I'm hurting. Fudgesicles. My daughter said she likes my lipstick. That means I'm cool. That means I'm cool. I'm waiting. Just kidding. Thank you, Elsa. Thank you, Gianna. Amazon. It came in 3 packs. Packs of 3. I got 2 of them. I got muted ones like cream, white, black kind of colors. It was like no like baby blue, tan, and cream. And then like a tan, like more like brownish tan. And then I got, thank you. Thank you way too fast. You are way too fast for me. Okay. All right, you're on the board. W's in the chat for way too fast. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. I never wear these, you know, and they need to breathe. They need to walk around. They need to put their big boy pants on and walk around. They deserve a chance to see the sunlight just like I do. I'm 50. I can kick. And I'm 50. Who knows that reference? Thank you. Thank you, Wazdichi. Thank you, Herman. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Mia. Thank you, Teresa. I'm 50. I can kick. And I'm 50. Thank you, Stinky Feet. If you guys don't know that one by Molly Shannon from Saturday Night Live, then you don't know it. Okay. Guess you don't know. You're missing out. I'm 50. I can kick. And I'm 50. All right. Nobody knows it. Oh, thank you, Gianna. Thank you, Teresa. You do, Jay Bird? Yeah. She's so funny. When I turn 50, I'm going to do that. I will dress as that character. And I'm going to do that skit. Thank you, Herman. Oh, kick? That's what it is, Jay Bird. Thank you. I'm 50. I can kick. I can stretch. I can kick. And I'm 50. Yeah. You guys have to see it. It is amazing. Thank you, Eamon. I'll do my hair the same way. I'll wear the same outfit. And that's how I'm coming out for my birthday. I won't do it on the day of my birthday because I don't want you guys to know my exact birthday. But like the couple days before, a couple days after, we will celebrate. And I'll be like, yeah. And kick. That's right. Thank you, Jaybird. I needed someone that knew it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna go get some plants. I'm gonna walk around. I got my big boy pants on. I'm gonna walk around with my daughter. We're gonna pick out some plants. We're gonna come back. I will show you the plants when I return. Love you. Ciao. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Way Too Fast. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you, Jarek. Thank you, Don Haynes. Thank you, everyone else who donated, joined the memberships. I appreciate you. Mwah. Signing out.